You don't have an anxiety problem. You have an input problem. Most of what's stressing you isn't yours to carry, but your brain treats it like it is. The Stoics solved this with a simple daily loop that turns chaos into calm in minutes. Think of your mind like a dashboard. Read the signals, reset the system, reroute your focus. You're about to learn a 3-step habit you can start today. Zero fluff, just a practical routine that works. And there's one step people skip that doubles the effect. We'll get to that. First, the switch that stops anxious momentum fast. Step 1. Control the controllables. The Stoic filter. Here's the thing. Anxiety explodes when you treat everything as your job. Weather, other people's moods, outcomes 3 weeks from now. None of that is under your control. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. In plain English, separate what's yours from what isn't. When you make that cut, your nervous system stops carrying extra weight. Okay, so basically, you run a quick 2-column check. On the left, influence, your behaviors, your preparation, your communication. On the right, indifference, the market's reaction, someone's opinion, traffic, timing. The language shift matters. For your column, say, I choose. For the other column, say, I accept. Try this 60-second audit. Write the task or fear at the top. Then ask 3 questions. What's the next single action I can take? What part is just noise? When will I do the action? Keep it tight. Draft 3 slides at 4 p.m. is a lever. What if they hate it? Is weather. Most what-ifs are forecasts, not tasks. Microstory. Your inbox floods at 9 a.m., heart rate bumps. Instead of reacting to everything, you pick one lever. Reply to the one thread that unblocks a project. You let the rest sit for an hour. Momentum returns because you acted where you had power. You didn't solve the world, you moved the needle you can touch. Use this practice cue. Ask, is this a lever or a forecast? A lever is a behavior you can do now or schedule. A forecast is a scenario you can't direct. If it's a forecast, you tag it accept and stop mental rehearsal. You wouldn't rehearse the weather, treat opinions and outcomes the same way. Here's the weird part. Control is behavior, not results. Inputs over outcomes. You don't control whether the pitch lands. You control your opener, your reps, and your arrival time. Set a 5-minute timer and do decisive action. 5 minutes of movement beats 50 minutes of rumination. That timer becomes your momentum switch. Quick example. You're anxious about a presentation. Lever list. Script the first 60 seconds, do 2 run-throughs, pack your gear tonight, arrive 15 minutes early. Boundary. No mental rehearsal of other people's reactions. That's not your column. Everything clicked when I realized this filter isn't about ignoring reality. It's about assigning jobs. Your job, choices. The world's job, everything else. Score yourself on choices only. One clean lever executed is a win. Once you've filtered and moved, there's one more thing your brain needs. Change the story it's running. Step 2. Negative visualization. Pre-rehearse without panic. Unknowns fuel anxiety. Your brain hates blank spaces. It fills them with threat. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, shrinks that threat by rehearsing the mess on purpose, briefly with guardrails, then choosing responses. Think of it like a safety drill. You learn where the exits are, not sit around thinking about fires all day. Here's the simple version. Take 3 minutes. Run through worst, likely, best. Then design your moves. Script it out. If X happens, I'll do A or B. If Y happens, I'll pivot to C. You're not predicting, you're preparing. Preparation signals safety. Guardrails matter. Time box it. 3 minutes, not 30. No catastrophizing loops. End with action. And pair it with a slow exhale while you visualize. That way, your body learns the thought is safe. You're wiring calm to the scenario. Let's make it concrete. Travel delay threatens a meeting. Worst, flight canceled. Likely, 45-minute delay. Best, on time. Plans, worst, notify the client, switch to video, send a one-page brief. Likely, email an updated ETA, use the delay to rehearse the opener. Best, arrive, hydrate, quick restroom reset, review key points. First move in each case is clear. Backup move is ready. Evidence-based angle. Exposure reduces sensitivity over time. When you face the fear in small, controlled doses, your brain learns, we can handle this. You're not manifesting bad outcomes, you're installing contingencies, which lowers uncertainty. The threat feels smaller because you've seen it and you know your moves. Cognitive swap. Move from, I hope nothing breaks, to, I'm built for variables. Hope is passive. Build is active. The language matters because it cues your nervous system. You're not waiting for conditions to be perfect. You're ready to work with whatever shows up. Use this quick template. Trigger, plan, first move, backup move. Trigger. If they ask a question I don't know. Plan, clarify, buy time, commit to follow-up. First move. That's a good question. To give you a precise answer, I'll follow up by 3 p.m. Backup move. Redirect to a nearby topic I can explain now. Speaking of focus, end each visualization with a micro-action right away. Send the email, pack the bag, set the alarm, write the opener. That's how you close the loop. Plan, then do. Your brain learns that thoughts lead to action, not spirals. Planning quiets fear, but tension can still live in the body. That's where the next step comes in. Clear it fast by training your system to be comfortable with controlled stress. Step 3. Voluntary discomfort. Daily dose of hard planning calms the mind, but your body still needs proof you're safe under pressure. Voluntary discomfort is that proof. It's controlled stress on your terms, so your nervous system learns, we can handle intensity and return to baseline. Think of it like strength training for calm. Small, repeatable reps, not heroics. The rule set is simple. Low risk, high control, precise start and stop. You choose the stressor, you set the timer, you exit cleanly. 3 levers work best. Physiological, cold or heat. Social, honest asks or small, uncomfortable conversations. Task, focused sprints on something you've been avoiding. Here's a short protocol. Pick one lever. Set 2 to 5 minutes. Do it. Then recover with slow, light exhales, about 4 to 6 breaths per minute until your body feels settled. Track effort, not outcome. The metric is, did you show up and complete the interval? Example menu. Physiological, end your shower with a 30 to 60 second cold rinse, or sit in a warm room and breathe calmly. Social, ask for a minor discount, give a clear no, or share a concise piece of honest feedback. Task, 2 minutes of distraction-free deep work on the thing you're resisting. Open the doc, write ugly, no edits. The mindset cue matters. I do hard things on purpose. My nervous system learns I'm safe. You're teaching your brain that arousal isn't danger, it's energy you can ride. And because you control duration and exit, the lesson sticks without backlash. Link it to a habit you already do, so it's friction-free. Coffee, cold rinse. Lunch, honest ask. Sit down to work, 2-minute sprint. Keep the reps small and clean. You want a rhythm you can maintain daily. Measure perceived stress before and after. Just a quick or 10 rating. Over time, watch the gap shrink. That's your window of calm expanding. Tiny, frequent stressors compound. You're training recovery speed, which is what anxiety hijacks. One more guardrail. Never sacrifice control. If a challenge feels chaotic, scale it down. The point is readiness, not bravado. 2 clean minutes done daily beat a dramatic session you avoid for a week. This is the step most people skip, and it doubles the effect of the first 2. Filter your worries, rehearse your plan, then teach your body the feeling of controlled intensity, followed by deliberate calm. That's baseline change, not just a mindset trick. The daily Stoic anxiety loop. Put it together. Here's the loop that makes it automatic. Morning. Run a 60-second control audit. Write the one lever that moves today forward. Midday. Do a 3-minute negative visualization. Worst, likely, best. Then pick a first move and do it. Afternoon. 2 to 5 minutes of voluntary discomfort. Physiological, social, or task. Followed by slow exhales. Evening. 3-line reflection. What I controlled, what I accepted, what I learned. If you miss a window, stack 2 steps later, plan, then do, or discomfort, then breath. Weekly, choose one domain to stabilize, work, health, or relationships, to reduce random noise. Keep the steps light and repeatable. The momentum comes from consistency, not intensity. Common pitfalls and fixes. Keep it working. Let's keep this durable. Pitfall. Turning negative visualization into rumination. Fix. Set a 3-minute timer and end with a first move you execute immediately. Pitfall. Chasing outcomes. Fix. Score inputs. Effort points for showing up, not results. Pitfall. Overloading discomfort. Going too long or too hard. Fix. Small, frequent beats. Big, rare. Cap at 5 minutes and exit clean. Pitfall. Vague language that keeps you fuzzy. Fix. Scripts. I choose for your lever. I accept for the rest. Pitfall. Inconsistency. Fix. Anchor the loop to fixed cues. Wake, lunch, commute, shutdown. Pitfall. Skipping body reset. Fix. Finish each step with slow, light exhalations to signal safety. Pitfall. Doing this in a vacuum. Fix. Share your loop with a friend. Light accountability increases follow-through. Mini checklist. Lever picked, plan rehearsed, challenge done, breath reset. The key takeaway is that consistency beats intensity. One clean rep wins over a messy marathon. Keep the reps so small you can't say no, then let the benefits compound. Quick start. 7-day calibration plan. Start with a week to lock the habit. Day 1-2. Learn the filter. Write 3 worries. For each, extract 1 lever and schedule it. Use the language, I choose to, and tag the rest, I accept. Day 3-4. Add 3-minute visualizations. Run worst, likely best. Write the first move and do it within 5 minutes. Keep the timer strict. Day 5-6. Introduce 2 minutes of voluntary discomfort. Pick 1 lever, cold rinse, honest ask, or a 2-minute deep work sprint. End with slow exhales. Track effort only. Day 7. Run the full loop. Morning lever, midday visualization, afternoon discomfort, evening reflection. 3 lines. Controlled, accepted, learned. Stack your cues. After coffee, do the filter. Before lunch, visualize. After work, do the challenge. Track with a simple grid, 3 boxes a day. Aim for 70% adherence, not perfection. Upgrade move. When anxiety spikes, run a micro loop on the spot. 30 seconds each. Pick 1 lever, name 1 plan, do a tiny challenge like 10 slow exhales or write 2 sentences. If thoughts race, shorten words to verbs only. Email, call, draft. Scale gently. Extend discomfort to 5 minutes max, never beyond your control. End each day with a small win note. I acted where I had power. Reset rule, miss a day? Do 1 step tomorrow and rebuild. The key takeaway is simple. Filter for control, rehearse reality, and train calm with small, chosen challenges. Consistency turns anxiety into clarity. If this helped, subscribe for practical mindset systems you can use today. Comment with the 1 step you'll start, and share this with someone who overthinks. For the next layer, watch the deep dive on building a resilient nervous system and stack it with this loop.